Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, shall we start, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, sir.
Both two methods are there, no, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why there is a difference in the CO attainment, sir? For method 1, I got one CO, and for method 2, I got another one.
Yeah, in first method, you have used 3-1, condition 1, condition 2, condition 3. Second
Okay.
method, you have used 2 conditions.
Okay.
So that's why, if that is the reason only I ask you.
That's why there is a difference, sir.
Sir. Because when you go for a second approach, the attainment of the CO as well as PO attainment will come down.
Okay, sir.
So that is the reason only I told that in autonomous institution, we expect in method 2.
Okay.
So because you will take only more than 60% of the student who score the marks, then only we will consider. Otherwise, will not consider attainment for the CO. Even while calculating the PO also will not take, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sir, now shall we ask some audience know how they did?
Yes, sir.
If anyone, if
any participants who want to say the method how you have solved and what is the answer, you can raise your hand so that I can unmute you and you can speak to all the audience.
So that everyone will get familiar.
Yes, sir. If there are any mistakes, definitely.
Yeah, it should be opportunity for.
Yes.
Dr. Kiran,
sir.
The participants, who want to discuss now with Dr. Varaprasad, will they be able to project their screen also? Because whatever they have calculated,
they can project, sir. No issue. But we'll see, sir. First, Dr. Gopichan, sir, is raising the hand.
Okay,
we'll see and we'll ask him.
Okay, thank you.
Gopichan, sir, you can speak. Gopichan, sir, you can unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
I completed 2 methods, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, if it is possible, can you show that you're using any laptop or any?
I'm using mobile, sir. I will share my screen, sir.
That's okay, sir. But you can, yes. Sir, you give me permission.
Now you can. Yes, sir. I give the permission. Gopichan, sir, I give the permission to you, sir.
Yes, sir. So my screen.
Yes, you can share it now.
Okay, sir.
Share the screen, sir, so that we will get it, sir.
1 minute, sir. So here I'm not getting screen sharing option.
Screen share option will be there, sir.
Yes, sir. It's coming, sir.
Okay.
Bottom, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. It's coming. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. So I am opening the screen, sir.
No problem, sir. No problem, sir.
Yes, just a minute. So actually, this is the question paper you given, sir. Question 1 to question 7, and question 8, question 9 sir belongs to assignments, and the total marks are 100, and corresponding mapped COs also given, sir.
Yes, sir.
So coming to the method 1, so the CO question 1 is allotted for 6 marks, sir.
Sir.
In that there are different roll number 1 got 5 marks, 4 marks, like that only, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if I calculate the percentage for the first student, it is 83.3%, sir.
Yes, sir.
More than 60%. So the attainment level is 3, sir.
Okay, sir. Now you can come to the question 1 here. What is attainment, sir? CO1. That's
come to the bottom. The CO1 attainment is.
That is very important, sir. Now
3, sir. I'm getting 3.
Next one, sir.
So CO2 attainment is 2.8, sir.
2.8. Are you sure?
So 1, 2, 3, 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 24 plus 28. Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
28. Right, sir.
So that's why I'm getting the attainment 2.8, sir.
Right,
the total is 28. So again, for the next question also, CO2 attainment is 3, sir.
Yes, sir.
So like that, I am calculate all the CO attainments for coming to the university examinations. So I'm taking the all CO1 to CO5 common attainment calculated, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it's nothing but 2.5, sir.
2.5.
2.5.
Right. Correct, sir.
So after that, each CO1 attainment I'm calculating, sir, because the CO1 is question 1 and university question paper. So like that, I have to take the average of those two. So 3 plus 2.5 by 2 is 2.75 is the CO1 direct attainment, sir.
So here itself you are calculating. Okay, right, sir.
CO1 direct attainment I'm calculating here, sir. So CO1, CO2, CO3, like that I calculate all the CO4s, including the university also, sir, here.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the method 1, sir, for calculating the direct attainment for each CO. So similarly for method 2, I'm taking the less than 60% 0, more than 60% 1, like that we are calculating, sir.
You tell me what is the attainment for each question, sir. That is important for us.
For each question, sir.
Yeah, CO1 is 3 you got, question 1A.
For question 1A, the student out of 6 5 marks, sir. That means it is 83%. The attainment level is 1.
Next, CO2, sir. Question 2.
So question for question 2, so here
2.4 you got, no?
Sir.
Question 2, you got 2.4.
2.4, sir. Attainment is 2.4.
Now like that you tell, sir, all the questions.
Okay, so like that, all the questions I calculate the attainment, sir. For university examination also less than 60% 0, more than 60% 1, the attainments. So after calculating the total number of students are 10, if the ones are, for example, 8 by 10 into 3, like that I calculate the attainment level, sir.
Right, sir.
So after that, CO1 attainment is average of what are the COs available for CO1 by 2. Similarly, I calculate the for various attainments from CO1, CO2, CO3, CO4, and CO5, sir.
No, my question is that what is the percentage of attainment? What you calculated? What is the meaning of percentage of attainment, sir? Last one. To 1.95 you calculated, no? What?
Not percentage, sir. CO5 by mistake it is percentage.
Okay, CO5. Okay, right. It's okay, sir. It's okay.
CO5, sir.
No problem, sir.
So after calculating the all CO direct attainments, so initially given the indirect method, sir. So in the indirect method, so initially given 1 minute. So I will go to the first phase. Okay, sir. So number of excellents, given that excellent is so excellents are 3 for CO1 and good is 4 and there is no poor, sir. That means 3 into 6 plus 4 into 2, 18 plus 4, 22 divided by 10. That means 2.2 is the CO1 attainment in the indirect method, sir. So like that, I calculated for all COs indirect attainment based on the survey, sir.
Yes, sir. You're right, sir.
Again, coming to the back for calculating of the attainments. So overall attainment, because we have to consider the 80% of direct and the 20% of indirect.
Yes, sir.
So here in the table, posted all the values, sir. So that is the direct attainment and indirect attainment. So here I am calculating the 80% of direct attainment and indirect attainment, so 20%. So this is the final attainments of each CO, sir. 2.72 is the final attainment for CO1. So CO2, this is the for method 1, as per the method 1, sir. These are the final attainments.
Yes,
so
sir.
To calculate the PO attainment, again we have to go for the CO-PO mapping, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the CO-PO mapping, initially given that the PO1 is mapped with, CO-PO1 is mapped with only CO2, sir.
Yeah, you're right, sir.
So we have to take the CO2 attainment value into 3 by, because we have to take the scale by 3, we have to take, sir.
Yeah, signal means mapping strength.
Yes, sir, because the correlation is 3.
Yes.
The scale is 3, so that way we have to take CO2 into 3 whole divided by 2. Like that, the final PO1 attainment is 2.75, sir.
Yes, sir.
So similarly for PO2 attainment, it is mapped with CO3 and CO5, sir.
Yes, sir.
The correlations are also given 3.
Yes,
therefore, CO3 into 3 by 3 plus CO5 into 3 by 3. Because we are taking the 2 PO2 values, the average we have to by 2, sir. We have to take the average.
Yes, sir.
So finally, I'm getting the PO2 attainment as 2.68, sir.
You're right, sir.
Similarly, I'm calculating the PO9, PO10 for method 1. Similarly, I calculate the for method 2 also, sir. As you said, we got the less PO attainments with compared to the method 1 in the method 2, sir.
Yeah. Now, see, with respect to know what is the attainment observed, sir? Have you observed anything? Which one
Yes,
is
sir.
good?
Method 2 is good, sir. To improve the quality, we have to go for the method 2, sir.
But the attainment level, if you see there, the value, it will come down for method,
Yes,
method 2.
Yes, sir. Values are come down in the method 2, sir.
That's fine. That is the difference, sir.
Yes, sir.
You're right, sir. That's all, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Sir, any other, sir?
Yes, sir. Ramakrishna garu.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Ramakrishna sir, you can share your screen now. Ramakrishna sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, you can share.
Yeah, sir. One thing. Whatever the value previous professor, Gopichan sir, that value, same value got or different value got?
No, sir. I got different value, sir.
Oh, is it? Okay. No, if it is minor, no
the
problem.
attainment level for there are minor. After decimal, there are few changes, sir.
Yes, sir. Because since you have used Excel, I think it will take 3 to 4 decimal. That may be one
yes, sir.
Yes, maybe. Go ahead, sir.
The attainment for COs for questions is same, sir. This part is same.
No.
There is a slight difference.
No, question 1, you're getting 3?
Yes, sir.
No, method 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But 1 minute. Have to check it. Yeah. Question 1, you got 3. Next one is question 2, 2.8.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Question 3.
3.
Yeah. Next. 4.
Question 4, it's 3 again.
Okay.
I 2.8.
2.8 or 2.9?
2.8, sir.
Okay. Next.
3.
Yes.
2.8.
2.8 or 2.7? Okay.
For CO4, I got 3, sir.
Okay.
And then for CO5, I got 2.7.
Okay.
And for semester exam, it is 2.5.
2.5. That's correct, sir. You're right, sir.
And see this for this, sir, I have done average, sir.
Yeah.
2.75.
That's correct, sir. Since you have
Can I do average, sir?
You can do it, sir. And here, if at all, if you want to give weightage also, you can give here, sir. Because in case if you want to give more weightage for the university exams, you can also give weightage here, sir. For example, you have given SIE, that is university marks.
No, yes, sir. Yes,
so in case if you want to give more weightage for the university, you can give, sir. If it is possible. If any people ask what is the weightage you are giving, you can also give it.
Okay.
Next, sir. This is the attainment value for the CO1 to CO5 by using the direct method.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And this for indirect method, I have used this formula, sir.
Yes.
In Excel.
Yes, sir.
So this I got
divided by 3. That's okay. No, okay.
Method. Finally, I had a point.
Sir, can you put the that method 1, that PO1?
Yes, sir.
But how can it will be 2.67, sir? Because of CO2 it is mapped with PO1,
Yes,
but
sir,
what is the attainment? Okay, 2.67. That's correct. That okay. Finally, you have taken here. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. 2.6 correct only because you have taken a decimal too many. That's okay. That's okay, sir. Next, you have taken average of 2 CO3 as well as CO5.
Yes, sir.
CO3 as well as 47. Now, if you're taking CO2, CO3, CO5, then it's correct, sir.
Yes, sir. I have taken up these two components. Here you can see that these two are connected,
Yes,
CO3
sir.
and CO5.
5. Yes, sir. Next one, sir. Next one is same values. 2.6 because of CO4 and CO5. Yes, sir. That's correct. CO5, PO10 also average of 2 only.
Yes, sir.
That's correct, sir.
So I have used the same Excel formulas for the next indirect method, the method 2 also, sir.
Okay.
There is no change in these formulas, sir.
Hmm.
And I arrived at these components. PO1 it is 2.34.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why, because see, you take CO attainment also with respect to first method as well as second method, there is a variation is there, and
Yes,
here
sir.
the weight attainment level only will come down here. That's okay. Yes, sir, you're right. Method, at least you know that. No, that's okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Any other, sir? Another 5 minutes.
Please raise your hand.
One person, then Excel sheet, another person. What? It's good.
Yes, sir. Maybe no others raise the hand, sir.
Yeah, in that case, we'll go, sir.
Okay.
If they know on this. Yeah. 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 Good afternoon, all. In this section, I am presenting on the CO attainment process. Here, I will focus on what are the procedure we have to follow while calculating the PO attainment value. And I am also talking about what are the assessment tool we are supposed to use while calculating the PO. In my presentation, I will take some of the example and I'll explain them in details. Frequently asked questions on the program outcomes. Based on these questions, I hope that all your doubts will be clear. There is a question: should I measure the program outcomes in the scale of 3 or percentage? The answer is both can be acceptable, since COPO mapping is done in the scale of 3. 3 is preferable. With respect to UG engineering programs, there are 12 program outcomes. These program outcomes, along with program specific outcomes, you have to supposed to measure. In the sense, irrespective of the whatever the branch you belongs to, in UG engineering programs, there are 12 POs. With respect to PSOs, it is a program specific. In the sense, if you are belongs to computer science, then the PSOs you have to write your own. But POs already defined by MBA. So at the end of the year, you're supposed to measure the meaning of this. There is another question: what are the assessment tools I can use in order to measure the PO? The answer is there are 2 assessment tools which can be used in order to measure the PO. One is direct assessment tool. Another one is indirect assessment tool. CIE exams, I mean internal, semester end exam, I mean external or university exam, we can say that one, which are comes under direct assessment tools. Program exits, employer survey, NCC, NSS, these activities comes under indirect assessment tool. or any other surveys, we can say that one. 80% of weightage are allocated for the direct assessment tools like a CIE exams and semester-end exam, means university exam. 20% of weightage are allocated to for indirect assessment tools like a program exit survey, employer survey, etc. There is another question. Can we use only indirect assessment tool to measure the program outcomes? The meaning of this question is that he want to measure all the program outcomes as well as program specific outcomes with help of survey rather than the CIE exam, semester end exam. The answer is no. MBA will not accept this indirect assessment alone to measure the PO. If at all, if you want to measure the PO, you have to use both. There is another question. When I should measure the program outcome? Generally, all program outcomes are measured at the end of the year. There is another question. What is the target value I can keep for a PO? Answer is the target value of the PO is kept based on the result of the previous year. If you are doing PO calculation for first time, then you can keep 60% as a target value. For example, in case PO 3, if you want to keep the target value 60% in the sense, in the scale of 3, it is 1.8. This is the example I'm giving here. And don't keep the PO target value too low, and don't keep the PO target value too high, because of when you keep the target values too low, like a PO target, if you keep less 1, then it is not advisable. And even if you keep the PO target 3, then it is not also advisable when you are going for first time. Next time, subsequently years, you have to see the based on the results, you have to keep. That's what I want to say. There is another question. Should I use extracurricular activities in order to measure the PO? The meaning of this question is you want to use some extracurricular activities, means participated by the respective program students through the various forums while calculating the PO. The answer is yes. NSS activities, NCC activities, college day activities, freshers day, or any other cultural events can be used in order to measure the PO, but these events will come under the indirect assessment tools. These indirect assessment tools, the weightage cannot cross more than 20%. There is another question. What should we do in case if the PO target value is not reached the target level? The answer is you can conduct some events or workshop in order to overcome it. Then take the feedback from the students based on the workshop what you organized at your institution or your department level. For example, PO3 means design level. You have kept 2.5 as a target level for the year 18-19, but the attainment level is 2. Then, because of a target level you have not reached, then you have to conduct the event like a project expo, hackathon, coding programs, because of these are the things, like a project based, design based. So some of the workshop and the project related activities you have to supposed to conduct in the year of 2019-20, because we have kept the target is 2.5, for the year of 2018-19. So after end of the year, in the sense, in the month of March or May only you will calculate. So the program you have to conduct for only next year, not for that year. That's meaning of that one. There is another question. While calculating the PO attainment value, should we use the CO value? The answer is yes. All mapped CO with respect to various subjects from first semester to last semester can be used in order to measure the PO. There is another question. Shall I change the PO target level for the next year? The answer is yes. For example, 5% can be increased for the next year. The target level of the POs or PSO value is left to the department or college level, as long as if it is good for the departments towards the improvement of the program, then you can do it. There is another question. Should I measure the design level PO or investigation based PO through fixed hour exam, in the sense theory exams? The answer is it is not advisable. In design level programs or investigation level problems, you have to take the large number of samples in order to design the system or investigate the problem. But due to the limited time in the theory exams, it may not possible to consider more number of samples. So it is better you can use any alternative assessment tools like a course projects, mini projects, major projects, capstone projects, or any open-ended things. You can use it in order to measure the like any question which you are focusing on the PO3 and PO4. Now, there is another question. Do you have to consider the lab, project work, or internship courses while calculating the PO attainment value? The answer is yes. All the courses, including theory courses, lab courses, seminar, project work, internship, can be used in order to measure the PO, as long as if it is a part of the syllabus and if your students are enrolled with respect to that particular course, then you are supposed to use those courses while calculating the PO. There is another question. Shall I calculate the PO attainment value through batch wise or year wise? The answer is generally all PO attainment are done through batch wise, like a batch 2013, batch 2014, batch 2015. However, you can also calculate the PO attainment value for the year wise also, but sometime you can find multiple set of the regulations and different set of students exist in a same year, but your objective is to assess the PO at each assessment year wise. As long as if your curriculum is well defined, then PO attainment does not matter whether it is a year wise or batch wise. If you ask this question to me, I prefer batch wise PO calculation. The reason is that in same set of students you are taking, then you are calculating the PO. But whereas year wise, you can multiple set of student will come. That is the reason only. Now I'm talking about the assessment tools for the PO. There are two assessment tools can be used. One is direct assessment tools. Another one is indirect assessment tool. When it comes to direct assessment tools like a CIE, semester end exams can be used to measure the PO. When it comes to indirect assessment tools like a program exit survey, ex-student survey, placement and higher studies survey, NCC activities, NSS activities, co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, employer survey, parent survey, which are can be used in order to measure the PO. For example, NSS activities, NCC activities, you can map this event to the PO6, PO7. In the sense, societal based issues and environmental issues, you can map this survey. However, how many surveys you have taken, that is not important. How many quality of surveys you have taken, that is important. And how many students are participated in the event, that is also very important. You have to consider more number of samples while calculating the PO. Except program exit survey, remaining indirect assessment tool, you can find less number of samples. For example, take the NCC activities or NSS activities, you can find less number of students with respect to your programs participated. In the program exit survey, you can expect more number of samples. In the sense, number of students participated in the survey is more. That is the reason maximum college will consider a program exit survey as a indirect assessment tool while calculating the PO. Remaining surveys means like whatever the year I have displayed 9 survey, they will take only program exit survey. Remaining 8 surveys, they may not prefer as an indirect assessment tool because of limited number of students participation. Now, with respect to frequency of data collections towards the direct assessment tools, here data collection is done at the end of this semester. For example, I'm handling, there is a subject called DVMS this semester. At the end of the semester, I will calculate the CO attainment value as well as PO attainment value. Then I will submit to the department. Means end of the semester only. Whereas indirect assessment tools, for example, program exit survey, it is done at the end of the year. 80% weightage we are giving for the direct assessment, 20% weightage for the indirect assessment tool. Now, program outcomes means this is the list of the program outcomes and assessment tools for the program outcomes. PO1 talks about the engineering knowledge. This PO1 I will call as a applies skill. Here I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools like a theory exam, quiz, assignment, lab, project work can be used in order to measure the PO1. Here I am just showing these are the possible. In case your university system, if you have any other assessment tools, you can also highlight. But with respect to here, I am assuming that these are the possible assessment tool anywhere in Indian university you can find out. Now, as long as if you are asking Bloom's level 3 questions, then you can map this to PO1. For example, if any question start with like a calculate, estimate, find, this question should be come from the Bloom's level 3. In DBMS subjects, this type of question, for example, apply the SQL to retrieve the employee who are working in the CSD department from 99 onwards. You can ask this type of questions in theory exams as well as quiz, assignment, lab project work also. But as a course coordinator, your objective is to assess the students based on the apply level component in the question. So your emphasis should be focused on problem solving. Now, Pivot 2 talks about the problem analysis. Here, I will call Pivot 2 as an analyze skill. Here, I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools which can be used to measure the PO. For example, theory exam, quiz, assignment, lab, project work. As long as if you are giving the Bloom's level 4 questions, then you can map this to PO2. For example, if any question starts like analyze, distinguish, these are even examine. This type of question should be come from the Bloom's level 4. There is a subject, DBMS, filling the missing data of this SQL statement based on the following table. Like a select, you can give some blanks. Then from the employee table where department number is, you can keep this some blanks. So if any student, if you want to answer this one, first he has to understand this one. Based on that, he has to fill. Even to know whether this particular, if you take question two, if any record insertion is possible or not, to know this one, first he has to understand this table. Based on that, you can judge that one. In the sense, this is a question of that one. This type of questions you can ask at the theory exam, quiz, assignment, lab, project work also. As a course coordinator, your objective is to assess these students based on the analyze level component in the question. So that is your objective. Based on that, you can allocate the marks or you can judge the students. You can say that one. Your emphasis is means you have to focus on the analyze problem. Now I'm talking about the Pivot 3. Pivot 3 is mainly emphasized on the design and development of the solution. Here, I will call Pivot 3 as a design skill. Here, I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools such as mini project, major projects, and open-ended problems can be used in order to measure the Pivot 3. Here, I am providing the list of the possible. In case your university, if you have better than this or any additional assessment tools, if they provide, you can use it. But up to my knowledge, this is the maximum university. This is the possible assessment tool. Yeah, in a sense, yes. As long as if you are giving the Bloom's level 6 questions, then you can map to the Pivot 3. For example, if any questions start like a design and development, you can map this one to the Pivot 3. For example, there is a subject called IoT. You can give the problem like a develop the IoT based application for the smart garage monitoring system. This type of questions you can give at the mini projects or major project work, as long as means any design related thing. As per the norms of the ACT, in the theory exams, you can give up to Bloom's level 4 questions, in the sense analyze level. In theory exams, it is not possible to consider more number of samples in designing the solution due to the limited time. 1 minute. Because of the duration of the test is 45 minutes, taking the more samples, it may not possible in the theory exam. In the theory exam question paper, in the question, if there is a word called design, it it not mean that it is a design level. It may be the apply level question, or it may be the analyze level question. Yeah. As a faculty, we have to emphasize on the design related problem. PO4 talks about the conduction, investigation of the complex problems. I will call this PO4 as a investigation skill. Here, I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools like a project works and assignment can be used in order to measure the PO4. As long as if you are giving the Bloom's level 5 questions, then you can map this to the PO4. For example, if any question starts like an investigation, a price, this question should be come from the Bloom's level 4. In project work, even assignments, you can assess the students based on the components related to study of the complex problem. For example, a comparative study of the literature work. Means you can give a problem to the students. These students have to do the literature work by referring the more than 15 to 20 research papers, and they have to come to conclusion on the assigned problem. Means as you have to focus on the investigation of the problem. Now, PO5 talks about the usage of the modern tools. I'm providing the list of the possible assessment tools like a laboratory, project works, practical assignments can be used in order to measure the PO5. Here, the student can use modern tools. For example, it may be the MATLAB or it may be the LabVIEW in order to solving the problem or analyzing a problem or designing a problem. Or student can also use a modern simulator, for example, NS2, NC2NS, Qualcomm, any simulator like a Skoda, like electrical people, in order to solving the problems, analyzing the problem, designing a problem. For example, in computer network subject, like there is a program called simulate the 3 nodes point-to-point networks and analyze the throughput by varying the bandwidth. This is a lab type of program. This is a program. So this type of questions you can ask at the lab, applied work and practical assignment. As a faculty, you have to assess the student based on the how effectively the particular student has used usage of the modern tools and simulators and resources. Based on that, you can allocate the marks or you can judge the student. Your emphasis should be given on this usage of modern tools. Now I'm talking about the PO6. PO6, it's mainly focused on the engineering societal issues. Here, I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools like assignments, project work, and exams can also be used in order to measure the PO6. For example, there is a subject called cyber security. You can ask students like identify various cyber laws, cyber crimes against the individual. This type of questions you can ask in the assignment. As a course coordinator, you have to assess the students based on the issues related to safety, legal aspects. In the assignment, you can give some of the safety issues or legal issues. Then you can ask some questions in the assignment. And based on that, you can judge the student. It means you can assess the student. That's meaning of this one here. With respect to exams, for example, you take, there are subjects like, what do you say that one? Some people, they want to measure this particular PO through exam. In that case, you have to create the scenario. Based on that, you have to ask the questions. You have to ask the question based on the issues related to societal. It's maybe the health issue, safety issues, legal issues, even cultural issue. In the sense, it is just like a case study questions. And now, if you take any competitive exam, they will give one paragraph. Based on that paragraph, they will ask some question. It is like a case studies. Even though these questions may be Bloom's level 1 or Bloom's level 2 or it may be level 4, you can map this type of question to PO6. Yesterday we told if you're writing any CO based on the Bloom's level 1, level 2, you cannot map any PO, I told but directly. But now you can map, if you're writing any CO based on the PO6, PO7, then you can map here. Here it's possible. Now, with respect to, now here emphasis should be given on the engineering societal issue. Now, PO7 talks about the engineering issues as sustainable skills. Here, I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools such as assignments, seminar, community-based project can be used in order to measure the PO7. For example, there is a subject in computer science, mobile communication. You can ask question like that: permissible radiation level of mobile phones as well as cellular tower. This type of questions you can ask at the assignment. Even you can also ask this type of question. You can, student can give the seminar on this topic also. In the assignment seminar, as a coordinator, you have to assess the students' work based on the environmental issues, sustainability issues, and what are the benefit with respect to society. Based on that, if you assess the student and if you give the marks to the students, then you can map this one to PO7. With respect to exams, some people they want to calculate this particular PO by using the exam. In that case, first you have to create the scenario based on the PO. You have to create a scenario, and then you have to ask the scenario based questions. In the sense, you give me some sort of scenario based on the environmental. Based on that, you can ask the question. You take the what is the radiation level India as well as abroad, any other country like that, and you tell that what is the permissible level radiation should be there as per the TERI norms as international standard norms. This type of questions you are supposed to ask. When the emphasis should be given on the environmental issues, sustainability issues. Now, when you're talking about the PO8, it talks about the ethical. Here, I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools like a project work, assignment, seminar can be used in order to measure the PO8. In the project work, assignment, seminar, your objective is to assess the students the component related based on the component related to plagiarism level, ethical value. For example, in the project work, if similarity of the project work report is less than 10%, then you allocate 5 marks. If the similarity of the report is less than 20%, then you allocate the 3 marks. Like that, if you do, then you can map this to PO8. In the exam, when there are certain subjects like ethics, IPR subjects are there. With help of exams, you can also assess the PO8. Means what you have to do is that first you have to create the scenario, like you just create the scenario based on the ethics or IPR issues. Based on this scenario, you can ask the related questions. So your emphasis should be given on ethical issues. Even sometime, ethical values also means how students they're coming to meeting you with solution in time. Like that, some ethical values also you can follow. Based on that, you can allocate the marks, but only thing is that you have to define the rubrics. Now, PO9 talks about the individual and teamwork skill. Here, I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools like a project work, assignment, hackathon can be used in order to measure the PO9. In the project work, assignment, and hackathon, you have to assess the student based on the component related to individual and team activities in a team through group activities. For example, in the project work, you can give the problem like a develop a database for movies through the group activities. Here, you have to assess the student performance as an individual in a team, or you have to assess the student performance as a leader in a team. Based on these parameters, if you assess, then these events you can map to the PO9. So your emphasis should be given on the individual and leader activities. Now, PO10 talks about the communication. Here, I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools like a project work, laboratory, and seminar and assignment can be used in order to measure the PO10. In the project work and laboratory and seminar, you have to assess the student with help of writing skill, oral communication skills. When it comes to project works and laboratory and seminar, you are allocating the marks for the submission of the reports as well as oral exam. Means oral means spoken skills. We can say that one. In the assignments, you have to assess the students based on the written communication skills. Your emphasis should be given on the communication skills. The communication skill may be written skill or reading skill, or even sometimes presentation skill also will say that one. When some people, they are very good what to present, what not to be present. Some people they are very maybe poor in the written school, but the flow diagram they will use flow diagram so that everyone can understand. In the sense, it is a presentation skill we call. PO11, it talks about the project management and finance skill. Here, I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools like a project work, exam can be used in order to measure the PO11. In the project works, you can assess the students based on the activities like a project plan, grant charts, POTS, CPM, and cost. Cost is how much of resources is required with respect to this project, like that you can measure. These activities, you can give the marks. For example, if for the project management related subjects, you can conduct the exams, you can ask the students like a scenario based questions by considering the scenario. First, you have to give the scenario. Based on that scenario, you can ask some of the questions related to this, maybe the cost, like you just give the scenario. You can ask how much of cost is required with respect to that particular project. Yes, it may based on the it is related to project management. Now here your emphasis is based on the project management, financial skill, finance skill. Now I'm talking about the pivotal. It talks about the lifelong learning skills. Here I am providing the list of the possible assessment tools can be used in order to measure the pivot 12 like a project works, laboratory, or any NPTEL MOOCs course can be used. In the project work, you can assess the students based on the usage of new technology and usage of modern technology. For your subject, you can ask your student to take the NPTEL or MOOCs course on the latest technology. Based on that, you can assess the student and you can give the mark also. Here, your emphasis is as given on the lifelong learning skill. Now I'm talking about the indirect assessment tools for program outcomes. Here, I am collecting the program exit survey data through Google Forms. With respect to UG engineering program, it has a 12 POs. Means with respect to whatever the branch you may be, there are 12 POs. At the end of the year, program coordinator has to do the program exit survey through the Google Forms, or you can do this through manual also. In the internet, you can find there are plenty online survey. For example, Survey Monkey. Any other platform where you feel comfortable, you can do. Some survey means online service, it is free. Some of the you have to pay the money. For example, you take Survey Monkey, they will charge money. Here, whereas in Google Forms, it is free of cost. Here in the program exit survey, all the questions are written based on the questionnaire. You should not ask directly like excellent, good, poor. Since here I have given excellent, good, poor, but when I'm taking the program exit survey, I will not give this one because I will give directly. For example, you take PO1. PO1, it is engineering knowledge. PO1 engineering knowledge point of view, I have written the question 1. For question 2, it is a problem analysis point of view, I have written like that. During the course and survey, I will not give excellent, good 3, excellent, poor. Instead of that one, I will use this one. These are the rubrics I will use. Indirectly, I will collect that one. Yeah, here question 1, question 2 are written based on the PO1, PO2. Let us assume that in your class there are 60 students are there, but due to some reasons only 55 students are participated in the program exit survey. I am assuming that. With respect to PO1, if you take the PO1 nothing but apply the engineering knowledge, like apply the engineering knowledge, mathematics or science or engineering to solve the complex problem. So with respect to here PO1, out of 55 students, see total number of students is 60, but 55 students are participated. 5 students, they are not giving the feedback. Out of 55, 46 students, 1 minute, what is that? It's not coming. Yeah, 46 students, with respect to PO1, they are given excellent. 8 students, they are given good. 1 student, they are given poor. Like that. Now, with respect to, by considering the PO3, PO4, PO5, we are writing the question 3, question 4, question 5. With respect to PO3, out of 55 students, 38 students are clicked for the excellent option, 13 students are clicked for the good, 5 students chosen poor. Same thing you have to do for the program outcome 6, program outcome 7, program outcome 8. Means by considering the PO6, PO7, PO8, you have to write the all the question in the questionnaire form. Same thing you have to do for the program outcome 9, 10. Same thing you have to do for the program outcome 11, 12. Even you have to also do the, in case if you have written the program specific outcomes, that one also you have to do the same way. Here I am not presenting here those things, PSOs, but if you have written the PSOs, then you have to do like this one only. Now, example of PO calculation. Now, I'm calculating the PO attainment value by considering the direct assessment tools and indirect assessment tools. In previously, I told 80% weightage is allocated for the direct assessment tools like a CIE and SCE, and 20% weightage is allocated for the indirect assessment tools like a program exit survey. Now, when you're talking about the direct assessment tools for PO, in every department, you have a program coordinator. In the sense, let's assume that in your departments, there is only one program, then only one program is a program coordinator is there. If you have multiple program like a BTech computer science, BTech data science, artificial intelligence, then you have multiple program means you should have a multiple program coordinator. So here, every program coordinator has to keep the all the subject PO attainment value starting from the first semester to final semester. In the sense, first semester to eighth semester. All the subject PO you have to keep here. Here, due to the space constraints, I am taking only 9 subjects. To explain better way, I have taken only 9 subjects. Here, the PO attainment value is sum of points received through the direct assessment tool divided by number of subjects mapped towards particular PO. In this example, if you take this as example, there are 7 subjects are mapped towards the PO2. I mean, for example, HS 8151 it is mapped PO2, MA 8151 it is mapped to PO2, like even CY 81151 also it is mapped to PO2, even GE 8151 it is mapped to PO2. Like that, there are nearly 7 subjects are mapped. Now, I want to calculate the sum. Sum in the sense, yes, with respect to this subject, I already told that in previous yesterday my presentation, every faculty members, those who map a particular subject, they have to give the attainment value with respect to the PO. For example, you take there is a subject called physics 8161. This particular subject is mapped PO1, PO2, PO3, PO5, PO6, PO7, PO10, PO12 also. With respect to this physical faculty has to give the attainment value. This value will be given by the PX faculty member. Means as a program coordinator, no, he will collect the all the PO attainment value from the various faculty, those who are handling this respective subjects. With respect to this example, PO2, it is mapped 7. If you add all the values, whatever the attainment value he has collected from the various faculty members, those who are handling, it's coming the 18.1. I am assuming that. So now I want to calculate the PO2 attainment value here. So there is a formula I have already told. So it is how many number of points received with respect to PO2 is that 18.1 divided by number of subjects mapped towards the PO2 is that there are 7. 18.7 divided by 7. So it is 2.59. That's why I put 2.59. So attainment of the PO2 with respect to direct assessment is 2.59. In case if you want to represent the PO2 attainment value in percentage, then you have to 2.5 divided by 3. 3 is in the sense it is a maximum weight. So 2.59 divided by 3, it is a 86.33. So you are giving in the scale of 3 as well as percentage also. So whatever the PO2 attainment, we calculate here only for the direct attainment. Now, I requesting all audience, please do some exercise with respect to this one. Now, you just give me what is our attainment value, PO1, PO2, PO3. You just send some sort of test message. I mean, you can use chart. What is the value? Yeah, I'm requesting all audience, you just calculate the, oh, sorry, I have to answer. Yeah, what is the answer? You take 2 to 3 minutes, then You just give the what is the answer. I have already given the PO attainment for all the there are nearly 8 subjects is mapped PO1. With respect to PO2, there are 8 subjects. With respect to PO3, it is mapped 6. So what you have to do is that you have to do sum divided by 8 for with respect to PO1. PO2, you have to do sum of all the subjects receive the points divided by 8. With respect to PO3, you have to do sum for all the 6 subjects divided by 6. That is the answer. You have to give. Yes, sir. Gopichan, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, Kiran, sir, you can unmute for his.
Yes, sir, I have done already, sir.
Yes, sir.
Gopi, sir, you can unmute from your end.
Sir, answer is 2.175, sir. For my mistake, we're putting chart, I put on the question by hand. Sorry, sir.
Oh, it's okay, sir.
PO1 is answer is 2.175, sir.
Yes, you can calculate, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You just give me that PO1, PO2, PO3 value in a single message itself, so that it is very good. Because several people know they are typing, so we don't know which one is written PO1, PO2. In a single message, you can give the PO1, PO2, PO3 value. It is good.
PO1, they are saying it has 2.52, sir.
2.52. Yes. Okay, 2. Okay, someone has Ramakrishna. Yeah. Okay. 2.52, 2.81, 3. Sir. Oh, he has given 3.39, sir. So the maximum weight, it cannot be cross 3, sir. So, sir, Ramakrishna, CH, sir, the attainment value cannot cross more than 3. There is something wrong. No, I'm requesting all the people, you just give them a single message like P1, P02, P03. It is good. No, I don't want any percentage, sir. You just give only in the scale of 3. So once if you know in the scale of 3, you can divide it by 3. It is very easy. But at this moment, we require only in the scale of 3 only. Okay, 2.9. We have to check it, sir. We'll see. So once if you know how to calculate CO, then automatically it will be easy, sir. I think, okay, maximum answer we got it. We'll see how it is correct coming. Yeah, as long as if you see here, one second. Yeah, in case, with respect to PO1 attainment, if you got 2.52, then it's correct. With respect to PO2, 2.81, then it is correct. With respect to PO3, 2.9, that is answer. Yeah, now I'm talking about the indirect assessment value for the with respect to PO. Here I'm calculating the PO attainment value through indirect assessment tool. In the sense, indirect assessment tool, what I use here, program exit survey only here. Now I want to calculate the PO2 because there are 12 POs are there. Now I want to calculate the PO2 attainment value. So now, in order to do this, I have to do sum of the points received for the PO2 divided by number of students provided feedbacks towards PO2. Yeah, towards PO2. Let's assume that in your there are total number of students in the BE computer science program are 60, but only 55 students are given the feedback. Now I want to calculate what is the PO2 attainment value through indirect assessment tool. Now if you take here with respect to PO2, there are nearly 44 students they given excellent towards the PO2. There are nearly 7 students they have given good option for the PO2. There are 4 students they given for the what do you say that one? A poor. So now if you look at here, so when you do all the things, you are getting 150 points with respect to here. Some you are getting with respect to here. Now PO2 attainment is that 150 divided by 55. So when you do 150 divided by 53, because of total, this is 150 is total point towards the PO2, because this is a 150, you got it. Now how many number of students are given feedback? 55. So what is the attainment level with respect to indirect is that 2.73 for the in the scale of 3. In case if you want to represent the PO attainment value in percentage, then 2.73 divided by 3, it is 90.9. So this 90.9, this is you are representing the attainment value in the percentage. Now, now I'm requesting all the audience, please calculate the PO1 attainment value, PO2, PO3, PO4, PO5 by using the indirect assessment tool. Now I have already given the how you for example, there I am assuming that student you are already calculated sum as well as number of students also. Now you just give me what is the attainment. PO1, PO2, PO3, PO4, PO5. The simple like is that, yeah, sir, someone is raise the hands. I don't know.
Sir.
Hello?
Sir? Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
How to get 150 value here? Sum of points received.
Yeah. 1 second, madam.
PO2 divided by.
No. Here is simple.
I think.
Yeah, you see here, very simple. Now, I will give this an example here. Now,
my interpretation is here based on the courses. Here, how many credits belongs to?
No, not like that, man. It's indirect assessment tool. No, it is not credits. It is program exit survey.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
correct.
Program exit survey, I already told, no. So what you have to do is that.
How to get those?
This is survey, no. This is survey.
Okay.
Student, for example, no, you take that PO1. This is question 1. Student, okay. You will tick this one, no, first option. Excellent. Okay. For example, no, you give like at the end of the year, final year student, no, you will give this one. Those students, out of 60
suppose
students,
here take 180 our strength, right?
Yeah, you take 180, madam.
180 in that.
Let assume
150 are
150 are they given first option. Excellent.
Okay.
Near remaining 30 students, they given a good. 5 students they given poor. Remaining students are absent, like that you assume.
Okay, sir. Okay.
That way you are calculating.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Now I am assuming that PO1 it's coming 152 because of there is a excellent poor. There is a formula, no. Based on that, I am assuming that I got 152 with respect to PO1. PO2 I got some point is 136. PO3 I got 141, and PO4 120. PO5 is 35. Now I am requesting all the people just give me what is the value. No. Here you have to give only attainment value. PO1, PO2, PO3, PO4, PO5. Now I want only this value. This value I require. So the way I calculated, same way you have to give here. Okay. Some is super something. Yes, like that. Yeah, someone, I think 3 to 4 people they're given the answer. Oh, there is some variation. 2 point some people 2.81.
Lab assessment also, sir.
What sir?
Lab assessment is also there, sir.
Sir, I told see when I already told that. See, when I say course, whether it's maybe theory, lab, or internship, project work, whatever it may be. But when you come to here for the indirect assessment, we will not take for the any theory, only the survey.
Okay.
So whatever the POs you have, those POs you will write in the form of questionnaire, then you will give to the student based on their feedback. You articulate this one.
Okay, same procedure we cannot follow.
Yes, sir. Whatever the course and you do, same procedure we follow here also.
Okay, thank you, sir.
But there, you will take the course, but here, you will take the all 12 POs plus whatever the PSO you written, that one also you will take the feedback based on the questions.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. So now, okay, we should not waste time. Okay. with respect to here, how to calculate the PO1 in the sense, I already told that if I want to calculate the PO1, so PO1 attainment is that sum is 152 divided by number of students. So how many people they given? 54. 152 divided by 50, 2.7. In PO3, 141 divided by 55, it is 2.5. With respect to PO5, 135 divided by 55, it is a 2.45. If you get this answer, then it's correct. Now I'm talking about the final PO attainment level. Now, with respect to here, how to calculate the final PO attainment level? Now, I want to calculate the final PO attainment level value by considering the direct, I mean CIE and SCE, and when it comes to indirect, means I have to add both direct attainment value plus indirect attainment value. So indirect attainment, and I am taking the program exit survey. So previous slides, I have told how do you got this value based on the previous value. Indirect also, this value I calculate based on the previous slides I am showing here. With respect to here, 80% weightage is allocated for the direct attainment, 20% weightage we are allocating for the indirect assessment tools. Now I want to calculate the final PO attainment value is direct attainment value plus you have to put 80%, then you have to indirect attainment you have to multiply into 20%. Now for example, you take here with respect to PO2. Now I want to calculate the PO2 attainment value through the direct assessment tool. So now what is the attainment level of the PO2 in the sense 2.59? This value you have to scale down to 80% because of you are giving weightage is 80. So 2.59 multiply into 0.8. So when you multiply this one, you get 2.02. That is direct. Because of 80% of weightage you are giving for the direct assessment tools. Now this now when you're talking about PO2 indirect attainment value, how much you got? 2.722. So you have to multiply into 20% in the sense indirect assessment. So 2.72 multiply into 20, so you get 0.547. That's why I told you this is when you do this you get the 0.54. So now I'm calculating the final attainment is direct attainment is with respect to PO2 is that 2.072 plus indirect attainment value with respect to PO2 is 0.545. If you do this, then you are getting 2.16. In the sense, here it is a PO2 attainment value is 2.617. It is in the scale of 3. In case if you want to represent the attainment value in the sense PO2 attainment value in the percentage, then 2.617 divided by 3, you can get 87.25. The same logic you should also apply for the PO1 PO3 remaining thing also. Even same logic you should also apply for the PSO. Now I'm requesting the audience, you just execute this one so that the PO attainment process is over. If time permit, I will just explain the accreditation criteria, because I know there are some audience, they are come from other institution. They don't know who are eligible for the accreditation. Means what are the conditions they have to fulfill to get the accreditation, whether it may be 3 years or 5 years. And I'm also talking about the what are the eligibility first for the pre-qualifier. Yeah, now I'm requesting our audience, please calculate the attainment value PO1, PO2, PO3, PO4. Now I have given the direct, indirect. So now you have to bring down 80% values for the direct. Now indirect value, you have to bring down 20. Then you have to add final attainment. Kindly explain. Okay, you want to, sir, Raj Babu sir. Sir, I didn't understand what is the meaning of that one. So you want to explain once again? I think if I am correct, I think it is this answer. Yeah, I'll explain once again. Yeah, here with respect to here, when I want to calculate the PO attainment is that now I want to calculate the final PO attainment by considering the direct, in the sense we are already calculated direct attainment with help of CIE as well as semester end exams and indirect assessment tool. We have all by using the program exit survey, we calculate the PO attainment. Here, while calculating the final PO attainment, we are giving 80% of the weightage for the direct assessment tools. When it comes to indirect assessment tool, we are giving the 20% weightage. So now I want to calculate the PO2 attainment value. For example, PO2 attainment value can done through the direct assessment tools 2.59. Means this value, all this value we calculated from the how to calculate I've already shown. So those value I've just written as this. Even indirect assessment also, those value I written as it is. Now this is the direct, it is 100%. This is direct in the scale of 3. So what I'm doing here is that, so now so take the, for example, you take the PO2 value here in the scale of 3, you got 2.59 because of previous. Sir Ramani Srinivasulu. Sir Kiran sir. Hello? Sir Kiran sir. Hello? Hello? Sir, you have to wait because I think he went somewhere. Okay, I will check this chart message. What is there? In course and survey question must be same as they can modify every year. Sir, I will talk course and survey later, sir, because I don't know. Okay. Sir, if it is possible, you can come for chart, sir, because I can explain. Yeah, with respect to here, now I want to calculate the PO2 attainment value for the final attainment. So 2.58 you got through the direct assessment tools because I have shown the how to calculate this value. And now through indirect assessment, you got 2.72 through program exit survey. Now since you are giving 80% weightage for the direct attainment. So 2.59 multiply into 0.8. So it will become a 2.072. For with respect to indirect assessment, you are already done through program exit survey. You got this value. Means how you got this value in the sense you have to see the previous slides. Okay. Yeah, see, you take, this is one example. If you take, how much you got here, 2.73. Yeah, because since it is number, it is 3 decimal. Yeah, otherwise, it will be 2.73 only will come here. So you calculate here. So here, you scale down into this one is 20%. 2.72 multiply into 0.2 because of here you get 0.54. So now 80% weightage you have to take for the direct attainment, 20% weightage you have to take for the indirect. So you got 2.617. It is in the scale of 3. Now in case if you want to percentage, then you 2.67 divided by 3, you get 87.25. That's the meaning of that one. Okay, chart message. Okay, one second. Now I request 1 minute. Yeah, now you can calculate. Yeah, what is the output? I mean, answer. You have to calculate for the direct. Now you just me directly for this answer because I don't want to this 80% convert to 80%, 20% indirect. I don't want. You just give final attainment. That's all. Yeah. And anyhow, I think maximum people has answered. Anyhow, we'll take here. Yeah. With respect to PO1, if you get 2.21, then it's correct. With respect to PO2, if you got 2.548, then it's correct. PO3, if you get 2.106, then it's correct. With respect to PO4, if you get 1.59, it is correct. But with respect to here, what I once again I will explain here. This is direct assessment tools in the sense with respect to CIEMR semester exam, you got 2.244. With respect to indirect assessment tool in the sense like you are already conducted program exit survey, through that you got this 2.17. So I already told that 80% is we have to give for the direct, 20% for the indirect. So 2.24 multiply into 0.8, so you got 1.79. So now indirect in the sense because you have to give weightage for the 20% here. So 1.795 multiply into 0.2, you got 0.42. If you add, this is 1.795 plus 0.42, you got 2.215. So remaining POs you have to do like that. Now, with respect to my presentation, I have referred following things. Now, if you have any question, please let me know. Otherwise, I will discuss some other things. Sir, Kiran sir? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sir, if you have any question, then let them ask so that no, I will take one. What are the eligibility criteria for the accreditation? Yes, sir.
Yes, Krishnamurthy, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, you can unmute yourself, sir. Krishnamurthy, sir.
Sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, yesterday we have discussed about the COA attainment level.
Yes, sir.
So, suppose if a particular COA is not attained.
Okay.
So, you said that we have to conduct some guest lecture or workshop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Particular per PO.
For particular CO.
Yes.
Sir, is that guest lecture should be conducted for the same batch of students for the or next upcoming students?
Yeah, that's right. Sir, the CO attainment, for the end of the semester, you will calculate the CO.
Yes, sir.
So that student already passed out. No, you cannot do. You can have to do only next year for the other students, not for those people. It's highly impossible also.
Okay, sir. Sir, if it is that, I have one more doubt. So
yes,
we
sir.
have calculated COA attainment based upon the marks.
Okay.
Student performance.
Yes.
So if the batch who are coming to the next level is are bright students.
Okay.
If that students attain that level.
Okay.
So is there a need of conducting that workshop for that?
No. The question is that see, for example, now last semester you have conducted, means you have taken one subject called computer network, you assume like that. One of the CO it is not reached. So next year, this year, last year I have handled, but one of the CO is not reached. But this year, even though that student is bright, you have to do, because of that is last year there was some problem because of due to that reason they are unable to you are unable to get the attainment. So you have to conduct some sort of event, sir.
Okay, sir.
Or sometime you can say that next year you have given some additional programs or some special class you have taken, something like that.
Okay, sir.
That is also possible, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Yeah, any others?
If any other have doubt, please raise the hand. Gopi, sir.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, really we understood very well, sir. Sir, is there any standard books are available, sir, for any references for this CO attainment?
Sir, if you visit MBA portal, there are some experts, they've already given a talks, so you'll come to know that one, sir. Okay, but up to my knowledge, MBA web portal is the right option, sir. I can say.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any others have a question? Otherwise, we'll continue with the next session. Sir, maybe no other questions, sir. You can one more question. Sir.
Two raise hands, sir.
Two persons, yes. Srishti ma'am, you can unmute yourself.
Sir, I am Smita, sir.
Yes, madam. Tell me.
Sir, Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
Sir, this is regarding, I have a doubt that direct attainment we have taken using 80%
Yes.
and indirectly we have taken 20%.
Yes, madam.
Sir, since 80% we are giving direct assessment,
Hmm.
that is done or attained by all the students, sir. Examinations will be taken by all the students.
Yeah, anything you measure through the mark, then we call as a direct. Anything you conduct through the survey, you call as a indirect, madam.
Sir, can we have 90 and 10%, sir? Because
That's why
indirect
that's why I told, you know, even if you give 95% for the direct, 5% you can give for the indirect. MBA will never object. But
MBA
MBA never
will
object.
have some standards, sir.
No. The reason is that why they kept 80% in the sense. So see, you are giving more weightage for the marks, and through that you are assessing your student. It is good. But unfortunately, if you give more weightage for the indirect assessment tools, like a 70-30, then MBA people will object.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shanti, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, madam.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. I'm Shanti.
Good afternoon. Tell me, madam.
Sir, I'm asking about gap, sir. Gap within the syllabus and beyond the syllabus, sir.
Yes, madam.
Can you explain that is?
Yeah.
About the gap?
See, now you take your JN2 curriculum and you will map to the POs.
Okay.
If you identify anything it is missing,
okay,
it is called curriculum gaps.
Okay.
For example, let's assume that you take that if how do you say that one to you? 1 minute, madam. 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
I will show some data to you. Criteria 2. Yeah, it's visible to you, madam. One of the word format to you.
Yeah,
Hello?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Now, yeah. Now, what you have to do is that this is I'm assuming that R16, R15. I think you call it R15, regulation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I am taking that. For example, you take all first year subjects. You just keep like a tick. Okay, this particular subject is mapped.
Okay.
Like that. You do starting from first year to till 8th semester.
Okay.
Now you do like that. After that, now I'll come here. Now with respect to here, you take here number of subject is mapped towards the PO2. How many subjects?
22.
How many subjects have 22? With respect
yes.
to PO2?
25.
25. Like that, you can say that. Right? Now,
okay.
You have to do even for the PSO also.
Okay.
Now I'll come because let me continue so that PO. Okay, PO7. Yeah. Now with respect to here, now I am assuming that there are nearly 6 PO. If it is not reached the means PO6, PO8, PO12, it is a curriculum gap. The reason is that, can you see, madam, six POs?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because of I am assuming that there are less than 15 subjects. If it is less than mapped with POs, less than 15 subjects, then I am assuming that it is a curriculum gap. See here.
Okay.
So this is, we say that this is how many subjects? This one. This one. No. This one, madam. No, this is, you tell me how many subjects this one. Hello.
8, sir.
Yeah, 8.
One.
What about this one? 8. This one is 14. This one is 13. 14. This one is 7.
6,
In the sense,
7. Yes.
less than 15 subject. If it is map less than that particular PO, then I am assuming as a curriculum gap.
Okay.
That is the curriculum gap. Now I will tell you what is the beyond syllabus. Now, which branch you belongs to, madam?
Mathematics, sir.
Mathematics. For example, in your subject, there is because someone has framed the syllabus.
Okay.
But you think that this particular topic is very important. It is very benefit to the student, but it is not there in your syllabus. You are conducting some sort of guest lecture on the latest topics, but it is not part of the syllabus.
Yes.
That is called beyond the syllabus.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, madam.
With that gaps, we have to do the mapping, sir. Again, we have to do.
No, not required, madam. Just if you're conducting any workshop, you take the feedback. That's all.
Okay.
Huh?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Sir, any questions, sir?
No more, sir. We'll proceed with the next session.
Right, sir. 1 minute, sir. Yeah. Now I'm talking about MBA accreditation at the Tier 2 format. When I say that Tier 2 formats, in case if any people, if they want to go for the accreditation for the non-autonomous college, they have to go for the Tier 2 format. In case if your college is a autonomous college, then they have to go for the Tier 1 format. Now, generally, people will say that there is a question called, frequently asked question about the MBA accreditation question. So there is a question called, do you need a MBA accreditations? The answer is yes. In order to get the recognition or sometimes to get the more benefit from the government or even ACT, like you can probably say that our programs are accredited by MBA. It is maybe 3 years or 6 years. Even if you want to increase the intake or fees structure fees improvement, you can also. Okay. Yeah. Now, there is another question. Does MBA gives accreditation for the college? The answer is no. Generally, some colleges, they will say that our college is accredited by MBA. Even our department is accredited by MBA. That is wrong. MBA will never give accreditation for the college. MBA will give accreditation for only for a program. It's maybe the B computer science or MTech computer science, or it may be the diploma, like computer science, like that. They are not given for the department or college. Now, there is another question. In a single application, how many programs we can apply for the MBA accreditation? The answer is that maximum, in a single application, you can submit the 5 programs. In the sense, when I say the programs, BTech computer science is a program. BTech electronics is another program, like that. You can, in a single application, you can submit the maximum 5 application. There is another question. In a single application, shall we apply MBA accreditation for the multiple programs like a BTech computer science, BTech electronics, MCA, MTech computer science? The answer is yes. You can apply different program, but the only thing is that in a single application, maximum programs, you can go 5 programs. There is another question. Our institution is autonomous college. Shall we use a Tier 2 format for MBA accreditation? In the sense, your college is autonomous college, even more than 2 to 3 batches, it's already passed out from the autonomous stream. He's asking, shall we go for the Tier 2 format? The answer is no. Since your institution autonomous, then more than 2 program is already passed out from the autonomous streams, then you are supposed to use only a Tier 1 format. A Tier 2 format can be used only for affiliated college. Even not more than 2 programs, batches is passed out. There is another question. How many years the validity we can claim from the MBA accredited program? In the sense, our program is accredited by MBA. How many years we can expect the validity? The answer is that for UG program, PG programs, MBA, MPharm, hotels, diploma get 3 years accreditation. even sometimes 6 years accreditation also you will get. For whereas in MCA program, you will get 2 years or 5 years accreditation. There is another questions. What is the duration of the MBA regular visit? Means they will spend at the college level or department level. The answer is that if the number of programs is applied by the college is more than 2, in sense more than 2 programs are applied by the college for the accreditation purpose, then the visit duration is 3 days. In case if the number of program is less than 2, in the sense 2 programs, if they went for the accreditation in a single application, then the 2 days visit only. There is another question. Does MBA need the ratification from the university for all appointment, like a professor, associate professor, assistant professor? In JNTUK, there is a provision for the ratification. The answer is that not necessarily for all the appointments. However, your qualification experience should be as per the ACT norms or UGC norms. There is another question. What is the SFR value? For example, 1:15 or 1:20, 1:25, we have to keep. The answer is that regarding the SFR, don't mix with ACT norms with NBA norms. ACT talks about the programs, whereas MBA talks about the department while calculating the SFR. In order to getting the 3 years MBA accreditations, SFR value should be below 25, average of 3 years. In the sense, CFI, CFO -1, CFO -2 for the department will calculate. In order to get the 6 years MBA accreditations, the SFR value should be below 15, average of 3 academic year. CFI, CFO -1, CFO -2 for the department. There is another question. Our college is autonomous college, but not a single batch, means UG, has under autonomous streams. Which format we have to use? The answer is you have to go for the Tier 2 format, since MBA gives option for you to go under Tier 2 format. There is another question. Does MBA consider all the first year faculty member in the core department while calculating the SFR value? As of now, no. SFR value is calculated for the department, excluding the first year faculty member. SFR value is equivalent to number of students with respect to second year, third year, final year, and PG. If you have one PG program, then first year PG, second year PG. If you have another PG, then that first year student, second year also you have to add, divided by number of faculty members, excluding the first year teaching workload. Now, there is another question. Whom to be considered as a contractual faculty? The answer is that the faculty member who are getting the consolidated salary, or the faculty member who are appointed as a ad hoc faculty for a particular period or temporary period, those faculty will consider as a contractual faculty. There is another question. Do we need consider the part-time faculty member while calculating the SFR value? The answer is no. Part-time faculty, even hourly based faculty, we will not consider. There is another question. Does MBA consider the principal, director as a faculty while calculating the SFR value in the department? The answer is no. There is another question. Does MBA consider the age limit for the visiting faculty member? The answer is no. There is no age limit for the visiting faculty member as long as he fit the to take the to handle the classes. There is another question. Whom to be considered as a faculty member while calculating the SFR value? The answer is the faculty member who joined on or before August 31st August of the same year. That particular faculty has to continue till 30 of the April subsequently year. For example, if I want to consider any faculty for the year 2018-19, in the sense that particular faculty he has to join on or before 2018, he has to work till to the April 2019. Let us assume that if any faculty, if we join in the month of October, then we will not consider. If any faculty, if we resign in the month of February, also we will not consider them. And there is another question: what is the minimum qualification is needed for a faculty member? The answer is master degree in engineering, or it may be the technology, or equivalents as per the ICT norms or UGC norm for the engineering department, whereas in science and humanities departments, the qualification is MSc, MA, or equivalent degree, which is recognized by the ACT as per the norms. Now, there is another question: does MBA recognize the degree from the deemed university or abroad university? The answer is yes, as long as AICT or UGC recognize this degree, then MBA doesn't have any problem. There is another question: does MBA consider the lecturer post in the department or program? The answer is no. As per the AICT norms or UGC norms, if you take in 6th pay or even 7th pay, there is no post called lecturer. So even if there are any people are holding the lecturer post, they will not consider them as assistant professor. Now, there is another question: what do you mean the academic here? The academic here, yeah, Madan Vararao. Sir, you have to give for him. Sir, Kiran sir. Hello?
Sir, I have given permission, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, what is the criteria for the ratification of post?
What is the
criteria for the ratification of post?
Sir, that's why I'm saying no, it's vary from the university. We do, yeah, MBA or even ACT also will not expect anything, sir. But what we want to say that if your qualification is as per the ACT norms, we don't have any problem, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Right. For academic year, start with July, end with June. For example, if you take in 2018-19, it start with July 2018, end with June 2019. There is another question: does MBA consider the contractual faculty member who are in the full-time basis in academic year while calculating the SFR? The answer is yes. The faculty member who served 2 consecutive semester in a same corresponding academic year on the full-time basis, then they will consider. There is another question. Let us assume that our programs is accredited by MBA for the 3 years under Type 2 formats. Next 6 months, our accreditation period validity is about to expire. Then, shall we submit the fresh SIR to the MBA? The answer is no need to submit the fresh SIR. You can submit the complaints report of accredited programs. There is another question: does MBA consider the PG faculty member in the department while calculating the SFR value? The answer is yes. SFR value is calculated for the department, including the PG faculty member, excluding the first year faculty member. I want to say here, I mean, excluding first year faculty workload, not a first year faculty workload, first year faculty workload. The SFR value is equal to total number of students, second year, third year, final year of the UG, first year PG, second year PG. In case if you have multiple PG, then you all PG student, you have to add it divided by total number of faculty member. There is another question: shall MBA consider the associate professor without PhD degree? The answer is no. As per the ACT norms, UGC norms, with respect to qualification and experience, you should follow the because there is no, I mean, without PhD degree, you cannot allow any people move professor level. Even a direct recruitment, they will not allow also. There is a short message, some message I'm getting here.
No, sir, I have posted, sir. You can continue, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, during the regular MBA visit, how many MBA expert committee members will visit to the department? Yeah, the answer is, if it is a UG program or PG program, then number of MBA expert committee they will visit 2. If it is a diploma program, then the number of MBA expert member is 1. Let assume that there is another question. Let assume that a department is having a 2 shifts. Shift 1 BE programs, and we're also having a second shift BE computer science program also. Do you need to count the all first shift, second shift students while calculating the SFR? The answer is yes. MBA gives for the accreditation for a program, not for the shift basis. So SFR value is a total number of students in the department. It may be first shift or second shift divided by a total number of faculty member for the first shift, second shift. Now, with respect to pre-qualifier, you are supposed to fill 8 conditions. This 8 condition you have to fulfill. I'll go in details here. Now, condition 1, if any program, if you are going for MBA accreditation, first you should have a vision, mission, PO. In the sense, the department which you are going for MBA accreditation, with respect to that particular department, you should have a vision, you should have a mission. The program which you are going for accreditation, that particular program should have a PO. When you are opening the MBA portal pre-qualifier, you will get this is option. Here you have an option called yes or no. Select yes, no. There are 3 options you have. So you have to select the yes option. Now, condition 2, approval of the ACT is needed for a program for COI, CO-1, CO-2. In the sense, if any program, if you are going for MBA accreditation, 3 consecutive years, when COI, CO-1, CO-2, ACT approval is required. Let assume that B computer science programs, you are going for the MBA accreditation. In that case, 3 years MBA accreditation approval is ACT approval is required. So you have here you have option only, select yes or no. Now, condition 3, it says that at least 50% of the seats with respect to all UG programs of 3 years, the seats has to be filled at the, I'm taking that is 300. In the sense, 2000 what is it, 1920 you have sanction intake 300, next year 18 19 300, 2017 18 300. So total sanctioning for the past 3 years is 900. In the sense, I am assuming that 5 into 6 program, 5 programs, because of each program I am assuming that your intake is 60. Let assume that like that. Number of students is admitted with respect to all program is, your sanction intake at the college level is 300, but admitted is 280. Here you have to take only for UG, not for PG or MCA. So with respect to 18-19, your sanction intake is 300, but is admitted 284. So here 17-18 admitted is 280, but sanction is 380. So what you have to do is 849 divided by 900, how much? 94.3. So in order to submit the pre-qualifier, you have required only 50%. But if your admission is 94.3, so then you are eligible for the pre-qualifier. That's meaning of that. Now, condition 4, at least 50% of the seat has to be filled at the program level for the COI, CO-1, CO-2. Means you will take average of 3 years here. Let's assume that your B computer science program sanction intake is 60. Here 2019-20 your sanction intake 60, but admitted is 53. Your 18-19 is sanction intake 60, but admitted is 50. 17-18 sanction intake 60, but admitted is 50. So here to past 3 years your sanction is 180. When 60 plus 60 plus 60, it is 180. So but admitted is 53 plus 54 plus 50, it is 160. So 160 divided by 180, it is 88.89. So one of the eligibility criteria is that average of 3 years 50% seat has to be filled, then you are getting 88.89. So you are this condition also, it will be clear. Now when you're talking about the condition 5, it talks about the student faculty ratio in the program should be less than 25, average of 3 years. CFY, CFO -1, CFO -2. Now, for example, SFR value, you are calculating 2019-20. For example, you take 2019-20. So I am assuming that, see, when you're calculating the SFR value, you have to take second year, third year, final year students only. So your second year sanction intake is 120. Sanction is 120. But here, in that particular batch, your admitted is means through letter entry, it is 19. So total number of students, for with respect to year, this second year, third year, this is the final year. So this is sanction intake 360, but how many number of students are admitted? Like with respect to 18-19, your sanction is 120, but admitted is 24. But how many number of students actually admitted, you can give like that here. But sanction intake, you have to give a full. But whereas admitted student through letter entry, the value may be vary. So here, in case if you have any PG programs, then you should also add those students also. Now I am assuming that total number of students in the department is 360 plus 67. How much? 470. In the sense, with respect to 427. I'm assuming that in your department there are nearly 23 faculties are there. So 427 divided by 23, it comes 18.57. So you have to calculate for the COI, COO -1, COO -2. When you do all the things, you're getting 21.37 because you have to take the average of 3 years. Now, in order to get the pre-qualifier, your SFR value should be less than 25. So now how much of value you are getting here? 21.32. So you're eligible for the pre-qualifier. This is one of example. Yeah, when I say that here is 23, which is excluding first year workload. Now, another condition 6. Condition 6. At least one regular professor is required, or Krishnamurti, what is his name? I forgot. Sir, one guys. Yeah, 2 people.
1 minute, sir.
Huh?
1 minute, sir. Krishnamurti garu.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in the previous slide, we discussed about the SFR ratio.
Yes, sir.
So we are having some problems, sir, in that.
Okay.
So our admitted sanction intake is 180, sir.
180, yes.
But we are getting only less number of students.
Sir, I understood what you want to convey to me. See, your sanction is 120. Even though if a student is not admitted, this value cannot be changed. It should be 180, 180, 180 only. So this value should be 540.
Okay, sir.
With respect to actual admitted student, you can put 0, if at all, if you require. And one more thing I want to say to you. In your JNTUK, there is some provision is there. If any student is left out in first year, you can admit in second year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in that case, this is 180. You, in case if you are admitted second year, then how many number of students you are admitted here? That second year, that value will come here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Sir, here one more doubt, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we are in the lateral entry. We are getting the numbers more than the sanctioned. Suppose if you're taking 180 as intake, so lateral entry student should be 36.
Yeah, that's why, sir. There, in your state, there is a provision. Left out seats, in first year, you can fill it. But MBA, what it says that if your sanction here is 180, plus how many number of students is admitted here, you just add it.
Yes, sir. Sir, but it increasing total intake, sir.
Yes, sir.
The total intake.
Yes, sir.
So in that case, SFR is not in the safe zone.
Yeah, your SFR may be crossing in 25 also.
In that, how we can answer to the expert, sir?
No, there is no. See, while entering the pre-qualifier itself, we'll come to know that there is some problem is there.
Yes, sir.
In the sense that even sir, even one of the eligibility criteria, I think you will come to know next slide, because in first year, how many number of students are admitted.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From there also you will come to know that one.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir. Some of the other people also, they raise the hands. Any other question? Hello? Sir, can I proceed? Hello? Hello? Yeah. Yes, sir. Some Raja Babu. Sir, Kiran, sir.
Sir, unmuted, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, by mistake, sir. You please carry on.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you.
1 second. Yeah. Now, with respect to here, condition 6, there are two things, condition A, condition B. At least one regular professor is required, or at least one regular associate professor is required for the with respect to department. But whether he may be professor or he may be associate professor, he need PhD degree in the department for the 2 consecutive years. Means CFY CO -1. For example, you take there, but here even 2017-18, if you don't have a PhD, no problem. But with respect to CFY, you require at least one PhD is required. With respect to this example, let us assume that at least one PhD holder must be regular PhD member. In case the required faculty is 10. The meaning of this one, in the sense, with respect to these 2 assessment here, at least one PhD is required. But here, with respect to this example, you have 2 PhD, then you don't have any problem. Now, condition 7, number of available PhD in the department is greater than or equivalent to 10% of the required faculty member, average of 2 years. In the sense, for the CFY, CO -1. Let's assume that in B computer science program, total number of students is 400. Means second year, third year, final year. Means total number of students is 400. Second year, third year, final year. Then the required faculty member is 400 divided by 20. So you require 20. So 10% in the sense, 20 multiplied to 0.10. So you require 2. Actually, you require 10%, means 2 required, but you have 2. So no problem. So you are also here. In this case also, you are eligible. I mean, it will be cleared the pre-qualifier. Now, condition 8, at least 2 batch student has to be passed. In the sense, if at all, if you want to go for the MBA accreditation, at least 2 batch student has to be passed. In the sense, like if 2018-19 batch or 2017-18 batch, at least 2 student has to be passed out. So all 8 conditions have to be satisfied before submitting SAR. So once, if all the conditions are satisfied, then you from the portal, you will get like that, compile like that. In case any one of the condition, if you're not fulfilled, then system, backend automatically the red flag it display. For example, this is the red flag. It says that your admission is undergraduate programs under consideration has more than or equal to 50. So you are not compiled like that, you'll get answer like that. Yeah. Now, list of the criteria and marks distribution. So with respect to type 2 format, you have a 10 criteria. Each criteria, the marks distribution, it is not the same. It's vary from the criteria to criteria. With respect to 80 marks will be evaluated by the evaluator from the criteria 1 to criteria 6. So with respect to criteria 8 to criteria 10 will be evaluated by chairman. So it will be carry the 220 marks. Now, sometimes people will say that we went to MBA accreditation, but we didn't get the accreditation. The reason is that if your program get less than 600 marks out of 1000 marks, for example, you got 599. So there is no concept called the grace mark. So if at all, if you want to get accreditation, you require at least 600 marks. So grace mark, some your university, will give the, if any 2 students, if you fail, then you can leave that one, you can get the degree, but MBA will not give like that. So if at all, if you want to get accreditation, you require 600 marks, then only you are eligible for the accreditation. And even student faculty ratio in the program, if it is going above 25, then also you are not eligible. So I will give small example by considering all these things. Now, I already told that condition 1, if any program score less than 600 marks out of 1000 marks, then you are not getting accreditation. Condition 2, your SFR value, if it is shoot above the 25, then you are not eligible for the MBA accreditation for with respect to your program. When student faculty ratio in the program is about 25%, average of 3 years, CAY, CAY -1, CAY -2. Here with respect to here, let us assume that in B computer science programs for the year 2019-20, your SFR value is 432 divided by 15. I am assuming that in your department there are 15 faculty are there, excluding first year faculty member. Then what is the value here for SFR? 28.5. So 28 remaining 2018-19 your SFR is 27, 2017-18 your SFR is 24. If you take average of 3 years, it is going 26.5. So because of because here it's crossing more than 25, then if your SFR is like that, then you are not eligible for the you will not get accreditation. Now, how you got 432? Here I'm giving one example. For example, in the year of 2018-19, your sanction intake is 120, but actually your admitted letter entry is 24. Like that. So if you do take 432, you get number of students. In case if there is no letter entry students, you directly put 0. No, nothing will happen. In that case, it will be we will take only 360, not a 24. Of course, means letter entry there is some percentage, but due to some reason students are not joined, so you just give only sanction intake. If there is no students are admitted, means through letter entry you put 0, but sanction intake you have to take. Condition 3, if the program scores less than 40% of the 200 marks in criteria 5, then you are not eligible for the MBA accreditation. For example, B computer science program, you score 78 marks out of 200 marks in the criteria 5, so then there is no accreditation. I already told that with respect to MBA point of view, criteria 5, it's very, very powerful. So I can say that it is hard. So if at all, if you want to get an accreditation, then at least you have to maintain the 40%. In the sense, 80 marks is required. Now, sometimes people will say that we got 3 years accreditation. Why you will get 3 years accreditation? You have to fulfill the 5 conditions. I will explain in detail here. Now, condition 1, at least 1 regular professor is required, or 1 associate professor is required with PhD for the department in this CAY, CAY minus -1. Let us assume that in B computer science program, intake is 120, letter entry is 24. I am assuming that in the department, all the seats are filled. In the sense, your sanction intake is 120, 24 seats are filled through letter entry. In case if 24 seats are not filled, then you put 0. 120 plus 0, you can fill like that. And no PG program is offering in the departments, and then total number of students is 432. In the sense, first year, second year, 144, third year is 144, and final year student, 144. So totally, how much is comes here? It is nearly how many? 432. So required faculty member is 432 divided by 20. So in your department, you require 21.6. So there is a formula. The required number of professor is that 21.6 required number of faculty divided by 9. Means you have to formula one. You have to apply the ACT norms. 2 divided by 9 required. Number of faculty required to complaints with 20:1. So 2 by means required number of faculty. How much you required here? Professor, 21.6 divided by 9. So you require 2.4. Whereas in associate professor, 2 by 9 into required faculty. What is the required faculty here? 21.6 here. So you require 4.8. With respect to associate professor, 6 by 9 required number of faculty, 21.6. So you got 14.4. Now, I want to say that, see, no need to go exactly 4.8. So you can go lowest truncate value. In the sense, actually, you require, with respect to professor point of view, you require 2.4, but you put only 2. In the sense, you take the lowest truncate value. Even 2.9, its lowest truncate is 2 only. So with respect to here, associate professor, you require 4.8, but lowest truncate value is here is 4. Some people say that kindly open.
You continue, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Now, with respect to student faculty ratio in the program should be below 25, average of 3 years. CAY, CAO -1, CAO -2. Let's assume that a B computer science program intake is 120 and lateral entry, it is 24. Here, I'm assuming that in computer science departments, all the seats are filled, including the sanction seat also filled, even lateral entry also it is filled. So here, that second year, intake is total number of students is 144 with respect to 2018-19. With respect to 2018-19, third year also 144 and final year also 144. So total number of students with respect to year 2018-19 is 432. I am assuming that in your department there are nearly 30 faculty members are there, excluding the first year workload. In the sense, 432 divided by 30, it is a 14.4. In order to get the 3 years accreditation, your SFR value should be average of 3 years should be 25 only. So now you are getting average of 3 years, you are getting 14.4. Then this condition also you are fulfilling. Now condition 3, at least 10% of the average required faculty with PhD for the CAY, CAO -1 with the ratio of 1:20. Here I already told that this is U1 is nothing but second year, U2 is third year, U3 is the final year. So total number of students is 432. So 432 as per the ACT now, what is say that you have to follow 1:20. So 432 divided by 20, how much? 21.6. So required faculty member with respect to your department is required is 21.6. Here I'm assuming that in your department there is no PG program. So 10% in the sense required PhD is 20%. So here 2.16 plus 2.6 because of you have to take CAY, CAO -1. So 2.16 plus 1.6. So here it will be 4 means average of if you take 2.16 only. But here it is you have to take the lowest truncate value. In the sense, of course is required 2.16, but the lowest truncate value you have to take it. Means 2 value. So here also actually in your department required is 2.16, but available PhD with respect to your department you have a 3. So now you don't have any problem to get a 3 years accreditation. Now condition 4, program should be scored more than or equal to 600 marks out of 1000 marks. So with respect to here, whichever the criteria, if you want to get more marks, it is left to you. But criteria 5, because of you have to maintain at least 40%. Means 80 marks is required. Remaining criteria, how many marks you get? Nothing. But criteria 5, minimum 40% marks you have to get. So total marks, you have to get the 600 marks to get the accreditation. Condition 5, in criteria 5, marks should be more than or equal to 40% of the marks. I already told that in this criteria you should maintain at least minimum 40%. 40 in the sense 200 into 0.4, so it is 80 marks is required. So that's all, because 5 years accreditation I don't think it's required for you, because of you can find there are only few colleges in India to get the 6-year accreditation, because it's only like even I don't think even some of the NITs they got the 6-year accreditation. They got only 3 years accreditation. Some of the NIT, even there are some colleges like a BMS we got 5 years accreditation for some of the program, like a B electronics we got it, even MTech computer science program we got, even College of Engineering also they got the 6 years accreditation. Now if you have any doubts, please let me know. Yeah, it is any doubts, please let me know.
If any participants have doubts, you please raise your hand so that I can unmute you and you can ask your doubts.
Yeah, 2 people they raised the
yes, sir. Sir, ma'am has posted a comment in the chat box. Actually, ma'am has several doubts. 1 minute, sir. I'll repost it.
Yes, sir.
because so many chat questions are there. So I'll repost it so you can see and answer.
Sir, can you read, sir, so then I can?
Yes, sir. Ma'am has 3 questions, sir. First question is, we are planning to apply for PG MBA.
Okay.
But we need to consider 3 previous consecutive academic years.
Yes, but I told see, 3 consecutive years, sir.
Yes, sir. Next, during these 3 academic years, we have followed 2 regulations, MTech 15 and MTech 19.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then what to do regarding that, sir?
No, sir. See, regulation doesn't matter. Process is very important.
Next, regarding the process also, what ma'am has sent is MTech 15 regulation, they framed 11 POs. The MTech 19, they framed 6 POs and PSOs as prescribed by NBA 2017. 11.
At that time, you can follow. No need to change anything.
Okay, sir. Another one is there, sir. As new POs are prescribed by NBA in 2017, is it required to follow the same POs for MTech 15 regulation from the academic year 2017-18, or can we consider old POs for 17-18?
Now, the simple question is that when they introduce the new POs, it is applicable for that assessment year onwards. You cannot change. If you change, you are doing manipulation. That's what I can say.
Okay.
When it is announced during that assessment year only, it is passed next year only, but not for that. You cannot change, previous POs, all the things, no.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Some Krishnamurthy.
Yes, sir. Krishnamurthy, sir, you can speak.
Sir, good evening, sir. Sir, regarding the criteria 7, sir. Hello.
All stars. No idea. Someone is. Well, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Tell me, sir.
Sir, regarding criteria 7, sir, student mentoring system. Sir, in that criteria 7, sir. So in that criteria, each department has to maintain any base document, sir?
No, I didn't get
the
it.
central level.
No,
Criteria 7, sir.
Criteria 7?
In the criteria 7, student mentoring system.
Sir, criteria
student
9.
Support. 7.
Sir, criteria 7 will not come, sir.
Sorry, sir. Criteria 9. Student supporting and mentoring system.
Sir, you call as a mentor or proctor or counselor?
So, counselor.
See, the terminology may be different, but different place they will use different terminology. But in my college, we call it a proctor. But your college,
counselor.
Counselor. So, and per each counselor, how many number of students they will allocate?
10 to 15 members, sir.
That's why, sir. Every faculty has to maintain. They will give, except HOD or some senior faculty, they will not allocate.
Okay. In that case, department is maintained, sir.
Yeah,
so when coming to the NCC and the EDC, NSS. So each department has to maintain any document.
No. Sir, 1 second. I understood your line. See, criteria 8, 9, 10 will be evaluated by the chairmen. So, with respect to criteria 1 to criteria 7, what are the procedures you followed? You just show in the department level. Now, when it comes to mentoring, like you are a counselor, some of the samples, you can give to the your principal during the MBA visit. If the chairman, if he asks, then he will check. Your principal has to show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, madam. Tell me.
Regarding previous question, I am not clear. VR 15 is one regulation. VR 19 is another regulation, sir. Regarding PGSER.
Yes, madam.
Okay, VR 15 we completed everything, evaluation and assessment based on the 11 POs.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Now at current year 1920. We framed 6 POs and 2 PSOs.
No, 1 second. See, but as per the new regulation of the MBA, they are given only 3 POs.
Yes, sir.
Now, they say that you can also may write additional PO. In the sense, it is a PSO only.
Yeah, right. That means here we reduce these 6 POs to 3 is a common to all, right?
Irrespective whatever the branches may be.
Yes, yes. 3 is common to every program.
Yes.
You can add one or two POs, or you can add two PSOs.
Yes, madam. That is, he's saying that POs, but actually it is PSO only. You're right.
Okay, right. Here my question is, now MBA is prescribed in 2017.
17, yes.
Yes, but here we did not frame our curriculum, revise our curriculum. Meanwhile,
Okay.
15 to 19, just
Yes,
19 academic year, we revise our POs.
Yes.
Now we want to apply our accreditation process related to PG program.
Yes, madam. See, we are,
now here.
Now I understood, madam, because we are also same mode. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
So the reason is that what we did, see, you cannot change,
that evaluation assessment is over.
You cannot change,
Yes, yes.
So now during that time, last time, whatever the POs you have, you just keep same thing.
Yes. Okay.
And you tell that is attainment of the last year POs is like that, because that time MB has given so I think 11 POs, I think that time.
Yes, yes.
You retain same thing because 2017 onwards, it's new POs came.
But our curriculum is not revised.
It doesn't matter, madam. But once if it is announced the POs, then you would have modified that POs. I mean, you based on that, you would have taken that calculation.
Okay, my question is, now current academic year as usual, we should follow the new POs. Previous, we did some assessment analysis, right?
Yes.
That as it is. We don't do the reverse engineering.
Yeah, that's why, madam. If you do reverse engineering, then they will come to know that your means
manipulation.
Manipulation will come, madam.
Okay, sir.
Let me transparency, madam. You tell that, sir, during this process we followed.
Okay, okay.
As long as if you follow the process, nobody will object, madam.
Yes, yes, correct, sir. And next one question, criteria 4 in PGSER. Here N1 by N.
Yeah.
N1 is a number of GATE students.
Yes.
Here most of the private colleges GATE
you will get 0 marks only, madam.
Yes.
0 marks only.
Can it possible to apply PG students instead of GATE?
No. That's you because I know evaluation, madam. So
Okay.
they say that in that criteria, maximum college they will get 0 marks only because of no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
No, you have to write only GATE, madam. No PGCT.
Here that variable is only N1, no N2. It is only N1. N1 by N.
It's very clear, madam. Through GATE, how many number of students are admitted.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, madam. Yeah, any other, sir?
Anyone have any doubts? You please raise your hand.
Yes, sir. Raj Babu.
Good evening, sir. Thanks a lot for the wonderful presentation, sir.
Okay,
we
sir.
got a very good knowledge about this NBA, sir, during these 3 days.
Okay,
is there any possibility to throw some light on NAC?
NAC.
Yes, sir.
Sir, currently I have not done any documentation, sir, but I am also assessor, but I have not done any PPT, sir.
Because it's mandatory for the institutions. By 2022, they have to go for NAC accreditation first of all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Institutional.
Yeah.
But as of now, I have not done any documentation, sir. I am planning to prepare, but not done, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Certainly, it's going to be a wonderful thing, sir, because we got a very good knowledge about this NBA, sir.
Good.
Because
sir.
I have attended a number of these FDPs in various programs.
Okay,
but
sir.
these attainments, now with this FDP, it is very clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
All the best, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Principal, sir. Chandrasekhar, sir. Sir, you can give your closing remarks, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
A very good evening to one and all. As we all know, our 3-day faculty development program on outcome-based education is almost coming to a successful end. So in this context, first of all, I would like to congratulate and appreciate our program coordinators. Firstly, IQAC coordinator, Professor Satyanarayana Garu, and CSE department head, Professor Dr. K. Kiran Kumar, for providing such a nice and most important topic, which is quite useful for the community who are already in the academic line. I take this opportunity to express my profound sense of gratitude and heartful regards to our eminent speaker, Sri G. Varaprasad Garu, for his excellent lecture during all these sessions, mainly because he is planned and maintain a interaction mode. And on behalf of CIET management, staff and students, I would like to express my sincere and special thanks to all the participants who are joined with us for this faculty development program. I hope all of you are really enjoyed a lot in all of these sessions, and also found these sessions are definitely very much useful to all of us while writing POs, PSOs, and COPO mapping, and how to calculate the attainment values. And we can able to know the usage of direct and indirect assessment tools to measure the PO values. And finally, I can say this FDP is very much informative and useful program where detailed explanation was given by our expert, Sri Varaprasad Garu. And I once again request all the participants, please take all the necessary precautions to safeguard yourselves during this pandemic COVID-19. Be safe and stay at home. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Varaprasad Garu.
Thank you, sir.
Request Professor N. Satyanarayana Garu to give his remarks.
Okay, thank you all the participants for actively participating for all the 3 days. And special thanks for our management for permitting us to conduct this FDP. And Dr. Varaprasad Garu for accepting our invitation and then conducting this FDP. There are only 2 comments I want to this thing after hearing entire thing. All the calculations, how to evaluate, and they're all fixed. So for all colleges, it is uniform. Where exactly one has to concentrate, I'm speaking like a IQSC coordinator, where people have to concentrate is while writing the COs and also framing the questions, especially for the mid test or assignments or this thing like that. There only we have to put a lot of effort. If we are able to apply our mind properly and then take care of that particular aspect, I think attainment most probably 90-95% automatically it will come in this thing. So that is what it stuck to me after listening to the entire this thing. Then the other thing is, see, some students they don't attend the examination, they get very poor marks. Because of that also we will not get the attainment. That nobody can do anything. That one has to make sure that the students attend the classes and then they read well and all. That is the thing that can be done. So these 2 comments I just want to say. Why I am saying is because this will help us where we have to put more effort after listening to such a wonderful FDP. I hope Dr. Varaprasad Garu, I hope you will agree with my comments on this particular thing. And finally, my closing comment is, even though your interaction is over, I request you please be in touch with sir, our Dr. Kiran Kumar Garu, we will be in touch with you whenever we require some help in any manner. So please give your advice to us and we will maintain the communication. So I once again thank you, sir, for extending a wonderful faculty development program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Narayan sir.
Yes.
Sir is our BOS member, sir.
Oh, very good. So that will be meeting him quite often. Very good. Very good. Thank you.
So regularly we will be in touch with sir.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
So finally, I thank all the participants for attending this FDP on outcome-based education, and especially I thank Varaprasad Garu for his concern and giving us acceptance for conducting this FDP. And for all the participants, certificates will be sent by tomorrow evening. So you will receive to your mail, and all the recordings of the 3 days video also you will receive with the certificate. And thank you so much. Sir, Varprasad sir, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I am ending the session, sir.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir.